Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got a very exciting DAO for you called Drops. This is a trustless liquidity platform that provides loans, leverage, and utility for NFT assets and DeFi tokens. And today we're going to go through all the information of this DAO. We'll take a deep dive into their social media, and we'll give you any other relevant information about this service. And a little bit more information on the DAO itself. It is built around the Drops Loans protocol, which is a permissionless liquidity protocol based on the Compound smart contracts and tailored for NFT assets and DeFi tokens. Users can provide liquidity via supported tokens to earn a variable rate of return, as well as borrow with their over-collateralized loans. Now, before we get started, I do need to let you know that I am not a financial advisor, so anything that I do say in this video is my own personal opinion. So make sure you do your own research and due diligence on any service or project that we cover, and make sure that you never invest more than you are willing to lose. And with that being said, we're going to get started here. Alright, and starting on the Drops website, it says instant loans for JPEG, NFT, and metaverse assets. Use NFTs as collateral to obtain loans through lending pools. So I think that's pretty unique. I don't see too many of these DAOs like this that promote lending, but we're going to go down through here and get some more information. And currently, it is available on Uniswap, Gate.io, and MEXC Global. And then they explain how the loans actually work. So first, you will select a lending pool that accepts your current NFT, and then next, you will supply your NFT as collateral, and the value will be determined by the NFT floor TWAP Oracle. Next, you can borrow against your NFT, and you can instantly borrow up to 30% of your NFT collateral value. And finally, you can manage your credit here, and it says don't exceed your borrow limit to avoid NFT liquidation. Now, you can earn yields with your NFTs in the form of their native token DAP, and you can do this by staking your stablecoins at yield farms. So this will be a way to get some passive income on your NFT. And currently, you can park your NFT at FODL, Pickle Finance, and Convex Finance. And the last section on their webpage is their current partners. You can take a look at those here and look into them more. Next, we're going to do a little bit more of a deep dive on their social media, and we also have a presentation of the service after that. And taking a look at the Drops DAO official Twitter, they do currently have 25,000 followers, and they are pretty active. I see them post every other day. Sometimes they'll post multiple times a day if they're doing a collaboration with another project, or if they're doing a shout out to another project, or things like that. They do interact with the community, and they also give you updates here. So definitely follow them for kind of major updates and just little knowledge here and there. Now, some of the most important information that I have found on their Twitter is their explanation on how some things work, because it can be a little confusing sometimes. And, the first one is how Drops NFT floor TWAP works. It says 1, the Ethereum node scans NFT collection sales on OpenSea. It checks to see if the same NFT was not sold less than 24 hours ago, removes outlier sales, calculates mean and standard deviation, and then the lowest sales within standard deviation are used to calculate the 12-hour TWAP, which is time-weighted average price. And with this is a little bit more of financial terms, so you can look into those more if you would like. But I do like how they give a breakdown of explaining how their NFT floor TWAP works. Taking a look at the Drops Discord, there is a lot of information on here. There's a decent amount of people here that are active most of the time, around 500 at any given moment. And the first thing I wanted to point out is the announcements section. There is a little bit more information and quicker announcements in the Discord versus Twitter. They do have a separate channel just for Twitter feeds, but most of the information that starts on Discord will eventually make it to Twitter, in my experience of just following the project. But I definitely stay connected to their Discord and follow their Twitter so I can get kind of major updates, and then also any contests or giveaways that they're doing. I like being alerted of those much quicker because I see them in Discord versus Twitter. But overall, I like the Discord. Again, I've been involved in following the community for a little bit. I joined their Discord a little bit ago, and I like how well organized it is and the information that's there. I did want to quickly mention that Drops does have a Medium blog as well. So if you want to come through here and check out some of their blog posts, they're a little bit more longer form, and they usually post a blog about once a month. So it's good information here and there, sporadic, and there's more in-depth information in these blogs as well. So looking at the Drops DAO docs that they have hosted here, they do have a lot more information on what they do, their governance, tokenomics, all of these things that you can come check out on their website if you want to get more in-depth and specific information. It's very transparent, and I like that they have this site up. It's updated, very good for anyone that wants to get into the numbers and get really detailed information on this service. Now, the last thing I wanted to show was Drops presentation that they sent. It's kind of a pitch deck for the service itself and gives you a little bit more information and some comparisons. We're going to go through that so you can see kind of what initially they were proposing. So this was where they were showing the opportunity. They're saying NFTs are disconnected from DeFi, which is true, and that's what this service is looking to bridge the gap with. And it says bridging NFTs with DeFi. They are going to do that with permissionless loans, with NFT as collateral lending pools, and they're going to be enabling financialization with shorts, leverage, and earning yield with NFTs. And next they give a little bit of a breakdown on their NFT lending pools, and they show you kind of how they would be tied together. And it's saying each NFT project has its own isolated lending pool. NFT floor WAP Oracle determines the value, and loan is solvent as long as collateral ratio is healthy. Again, this is a little bit more detail on what they offer and kind of how they're offering it. Definitely take a look here. Again, this is all on their documents site, but it's just presented here in their pitch deck. And again, we kind of discussed this earlier, but it's showing how the NFT floor TWAP Oracle is kind of calculated. And it says when the collection has an available NFTX index, the weighted price combination is used. And here's a little bit more detail on their use cases that they mentioned. So leveraging would be borrowing USDC to buy an NFT or fractions, or you can short by supplying USDC and then borrow fractions and sell. Next, you've got the vaults, which will allow you to borrow USDC and forward USDC to a yield farm. Then you have your extra capital, which will be borrowing funds for individual needs. And this would be so you would just borrow money from them to be able to buy an NFT or a DeFi token. And they give a little test demo of the actual process here. And currently their competition is JPEG-D, NFTFI, and then Arcade. And they're showing here that they are offering all of these services, and one that none of them are offering right now is the lending incentives. And finally, they're showing their 2022 roadmap. So in Q1, the Metaverse NFT lending pools mainnet, financial NFT lending pools, and the DAO staking and liquidity governance will be implemented. And in Q2, they're looking to implement a Chainlink node for NFT Oracle infrastructure and also the NFT Oracle validators. Then in Q3, they're going to implement NFT yield vaults and cross-chain lending pools with dBridge. And the DAO tokenomics here, the max supply is going to be 15 million, circulating supply is going to be 4 million. And for the utility of this, they say it determines liquidity incentives allocation for NFT pools, votes on which new pools should be added, and the protocol revenue distribution via staking. And they also have a link here to CoinGecko. That is also on their website under their docs section, so you can have their official links there. And they're also available in Discord. And this is just a quick look on their allocations as of May of 2021. You can take a look at those here. And they also have their 10-year release schedule. And finally, they've got their liquidity mining for NFT pools. And this is just showing the yearly inflation and the multipliers for these. And it says base rewards are 1,500 DAP a day, and the multiplier factor can be changed through governance. This is a quick look at the team. They do have their own individual LinkedIn profiles if you want to check them out individually and get some more information. Again, these are some of their partners. They have these listed on their homepage as well that we went over at the bottom. And this is a list of their current investors. I like how they're very transparent in all of this information. I think it's great, and I think it builds trust for the community to actually use this service. So in closing with Drops and their DAO and their lending service, I really think that they're meeting an unmet need in the DeFi and NFT community, kind of bridging that gap. I do think that we are going to see a lot more services like this start popping up as time goes on, and I think they're kind of ahead of the curve on this one. I really like what they're doing. It's very interesting to me. I've been following the project, and I'm very interested to see how this is going to grow and progress over the years. But with that being said, what do you guys think about Drops? Are you guys invested? Are you guys waiting to see if it gets a little bit bigger? Either way, let us know in the comments below what you think. We'd love to interact with you there. And if there's another service or project out there that you want us to cover, let us know and we'll start making a video on that one. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more projects and services like this, and we will see you in the next video.